Starters for the first now in the hands of the starter. From the rail out we have Super Shot. The 2, Rockstar Bayama. 3, Woodmere Sandollar. 4, Yankee Dancer. 5, Breeze Hanover. Far outside 6, that's DG's Crosby. A field of 6 to kick off the holiday card. Everybody's got their nose on the gate. It is post time. There they go, off and pacing. Rockstar Bayama from the 2-hole looks for the lead, but Super Shot has the rail and tries to control it. Backing off in third, that's Woodmere Sandollar. Yankee Dancer got away in 4, then Breeze Hanover 5 in your early trailer, that's DG's Crosby. On out of the first turn, on up the backstretch, that's Super Shot and Sean McClellan. They want the front today, and they're clear by 2. Rockstar Bayama along for the drive in second. Tightening up in third, that's Woodmere Sandollar. Gapped out in fourth, that's Yankee Dancer, then Breeze Hanover's 5, and DG's Crosby's got them right where he wants them. They're all in front of him by the quarter. Super Shot and Sean McClellan, they were at the quarter, 29-1. Rockstar Bayama still second. Third with a decision to make, that's Woodmere Sandollar. Fourth and following along, Yankee Dancer. First to move from the outside, that's DG's Crosby, and shuffled back the last is Breeze Hanover. They're in front of the fans the first time. Super Shot is loose on the lead. Second, that's Rockstar Bayama. Here comes a move, 3 wide from the back, DG's Crosby. Out under him was Yankee Dancer. They were by the half. It's still Super Shot, 59 seconds flat, lively opening tempo here in the opener. It's Super Shot clear by a length. In their second, that's Rockstar Bayama. Nowhere to go for Woodmere Sandollar. First up and clogging the outside lane, that's Yankee Dancer. 3 wide on the outside, DG's Crosby. No place to race yet for Breeze Hanover. They're on to 3/4, still Super Shot, but his lead is diminished. Yankee Dancer on the outside now comes to call. Rockstar Bayama, no place to race. Second over now, that's the Breeze Hanover. On way around the turn, it's Super Shot, 3/4, 129-4. Yankee Dancer right at his nose and not going away. Flipping off cover now. Here comes Breeze Hanover, and wide from the back, that's Woodmere Sandollar. Down the stretch, Yankee Dancer in the center. Here comes Woodmere Sandollar on the far outside. They're down to the wire. Woodmere Sandollar last to fire, first at the wire. Woodmere Sandollar got it. Up for second was Yankee Dancer. It's close for third. Might have been Rockstar Bayama or Breeze Hanover. Time for the mile, 2:01-4. 6-year-old brown mare by Western Success from the mare San Frangelica. She by Camlock. Owned by Beverly Trites of Fredericton. Trained by Sheldon Watts. Driven to victory by Stephen Trites. 2 victories in less than $48 for Woodmere, less than 48 hours for Woodmere Sandollar. She was a winner Friday night in Woodstock off the front. She does it from off the pace this afternoon. The hard-working Woodmere Sandollar, 2:01-1.
Tri-Struck center starting gate is in position. The gate's open. Wheels are rolling. We'll send it upstairs to Brock for the race call, or race number 2.
Race 2 starters now in behind the starting gate, and the gate is rolling. From the rail out, we have the Ryman, Clipper Skip, Absolutely Hot, Just Plain Shay, Tuscan Evening, Wendy's Little Guy, Pinch of Paradise, and Dame Lily. A field of 8 all behind the starting gate. It is post time, or race number 2. They're off and pacing. Absolutely Hot in the center of the gate. Wants control, and she takes it. Getting away second from the rail, that's the Ryman. Using the trailing post, that was Pinch of Paradise to get away third. Tuscan Evening drops in fourth, then Clipper Skip is fifth. On the outside, Wendy's Little Guy got away in sixth. Just Plain Shade trots along in seventh. Then your early trailer, that's Dame Lily. On to the opening quarter, that's Absolutely Hot. 2-year-old daughter of Coast to Coast Yankee and Scott Hubbard, clear on the lead. Getting away in second, the Ryman. close in third, that's Pinch of Paradise. Gapped out in fourth is Tuscan Evening. They were by the opening quarter. 30 seconds flat, a nice honest quarter for the 2-year-old filly, and she's clear by 2. That is Absolutely Hot and Scott Hubbard. Second is the Rye Man. Pinch of Paradise tightens in from third. Gapped out in fourth, that's Tuscan Evening. Then Clipper Skip is 6. Wendy's Little Guy moves to the outside from 6. Just Plain Shay trots along in 7th. Dame Lily, the Still Your Trailer, over to the half. That's Absolutely Hot. Looks like she's got things under control. The lines are tight. Second is the Rye Man. First up and on the move, here comes Pinch of Paradise. Closing the gap from fourth, that's Tuscan Evening. Then Clipper Skip, a little skip in 5th. Just Plain Shay trots along in 6th. Wendy's Little Guy and Your Trailer Still Dame Lily. On up the backstretch, Absolutely Hot by a length. Second on the outside, Pinch of Paradise. The Rye Man back to third. Tuscan Evening closes in from fourth. Clipper Skip hits another better stride in 6th, and the trotter is 7th. They're on by 3/4, 1:31 Absolutely Hot by 2. Hubbard's gone to work a little bit. She opened up by 3. It's Absolutely Hot. Pinch of Paradise still there with her second. The Rye Man is third. Tuscan Evening fourth. They hit the top of the stretch. It's the 2-year-old Absolutely Hot. She's got them by 3. Pinch of Paradise in second. The Rye Man is third. And here comes Tuscan Evening on through the stretch. It's an easy one today. Absolutely Hot. Wire to wire. Pinch of Paradise was second. Close on the line. Looked like the Rye Man third. Time for the mile, 2:03 and 1. Absolutely Hot. Now parading back to the winner's circle, it is the winner of this afternoon's second race, the 3-entry, Absolutely Hot. 2-year-old brown filly by Coast to Coast Yankee from the mare Lee Hall, she by Cambest, owned by the Dooley Boys Racing Stable of St. John and Scott Hubbard. Sean Dooley does the training. She was driven to victory by Scott Hubbard this afternoon. Wire-to-wire victory. It's the first of her career and probably many more. Absolutely Hot, 2:03 and 1. Race 3 starters lining in and moving up from the rail out. We have Queens Are Better, Provoke Me, $1 Million Jewel, Joey's Sidekick, Bean's Legacy, Nan's Way, and from the trailing post, Ryan's Fancy, a field of 7, race number 3 at the capital city. It is post time. Here they come. There they go, off and pacing 4 wide out of the starting gate. That's Queens Are Better from the rail. In the center of the track, that's Provoke Me getting away in second. Joey Sidekick, few extra steps through the turn, getting away now, backing off to fourth. It's Queens Are Better out of the first turn on the outside. That's Provoke Me, filling up the pocket. That's Ryan's Fancy. Backing off to fourth now, that's Joey Sidekick, then $1 Million Jewel, Nan's Way, and your early trailer, Bean's Legacy. On to the opening quarter. Queens Are Better. Stokes wanted her on the front, and that's where she's at, folks. She's got them by the opening quarter. Getting away in second, that's Ryan's Fancy. Quarter time's up, 29 and 1. Queens Are Better, loose by 2. Second is Ryan's Fancy, then third, that's Provoke Me. Getting away fourth, Joey Sidekick, then $1 Million Jewel is fifth. 6 is Nan's Way, and your early trailer is Bean's Legacy. Single file in front of the grandstand, first time around, that is the post-time favorite, Queens Are Better. Under tight lines, the Lonnie Stokes, she rolls over by the half. Ryan's Fancy right there, a tight second. First to move on the outside, that's Joey Sidekick. They were over the half, 59 seconds flat. Queens Are Better, still there by 2. Ryan's Fancy the closest to her from second. Provoke Me, no place to go in third. First up and on the outside, that's Joey Sidekick. Back to $1 Million Jewel. Bean's Legacy starts to rev the engine up from the back, and the trailer is Nan's Way. En route to 3/4, Queens Are Better. Stokes Sasser, and she opens up by 2. Ryan's Fancy still there, giving chase in second. 3 wide, here comes Bean's Legacy for the drive. On round the turn, it's still Queens Are Better. Only one close to her, that's Ryan's Fancy, and he tries to tighten in. Bean's Legacy on the outside, and battling back is Provoke Me. 3/4 is up, 129 and 2. Queens are better now by 5, and she's driving away. It's all Queens are better. He shut her down long ago. Queens are better, wire to wire. Ryan's Fancy was a good second. Up for third is Bean's Legacy. Time for the mile, 2 minutes, 2 fists. Queens are better. Now parading back to the winner circle, it is the winner of race number 3. It is the one entry, Queens or Better. 5-year-old mare by Dragon again from the mare Drawing Card. She by Cam's Card Shark. Owned by Daniel Kraus, Dave Sullivan, Steve and Amy Kraus. Trained to victory by Brian Ebelton. In the capable hands of Lonnie Stokes. Put the mare on top every way. Queens or Better, a wire-to-wire winner. 2 minutes, 2 fists.
Upstairs to Brock for the race call, race number 4.
Race 4 now in the hands of the starter. From the rail out, we have Lyra Lyra, Ashby Corner, Big Brown Ben, Eagle Sarah, Villa Max, EF Quickie, and from the trailing post, Do You Believe in Me? Race number 4, it's post time. Here they come. Off and pacing, 3 wide out of the gate. That's Eagle Sarah from the rail. Lyra Lyra has it and he wants to control. Backing off into 2, that's Ashby Corner. On the outside, no seat yet for Eagle Sarah. From the trailing post, Do You Believe in Me? Got away in 3rd. Backing off to 5th is Big Brown Ben. Then Villa Max in your early trailer now. That is EF Quickie onto the opening quarter. That's Lyra Lyra and Mark Haig on the front end, clear by a length. Second is Ashby Corner. Back to 3rd is where we find Do You Believe in Me? Eagle Sarah got away in 4th and gapped out Big Brown Ben to 5th. Villa Max is 6th and trailing is EF Quickie. They were by the opening quarter. 29 and 1. Lyra Lyra loose on the lead. Second is Ashby Corner. Then back to 3rd is where we find Do You Believe in Me? No move yet from the 4-hole. That's Eagle Sarah. Big Brown Ben from 5 and eyes the outside. Gapped out 6, that's Villa Max, and a move from the back. Here comes EF Quickie there in front of the grandstand. First time around, it's Lyra Lyra in hand, in command of this field as they take them by the half. Lyra Lyra and Mark Haig. Second is Ashby Corner. The half was up 59 and 4. Lyra Lyra still by 2. Second is Ashby Corner. Do You Believe in Me? Struggling in 3rd. First up on the outside, that's Big Brown Ben. Locked in the box is Eagle Sarah. Second over Villa Max and still trailing, that's EF Quickly. On to 3/4 now. Lyra Lyra still by a length. Ashby Corner, best trip of all, is second. 3 wide. Here comes a move from Villa Max from the back. EF Quickly will follow from that. They're by 3/4. Lyra Lyra 130 flat and he opens up by 2. Ashby Corner is second. Villa Max on the outside 3rd. Back to 4th is Do You Believe in Me? They hit the top of the stretch. Lyra Lyra brought his A game today. He's got them by 3 and pacing away. Ashby Corner tries to hang on to second. Villa Max is 3rd. Down the stretch, Lyra Lyra, an easy win for the haggler here. It's Lyra Lyra wire to wire. Second was Ashby Corner, close for 3rd. Looked like Villa Max hung on. Time for the mile, 2 minutes, 4 fists, Lyra Lyra. Now parading back to the winner circle, it is the winner of race number 4, the 1 Lyra Lyra. 6-year-old gelded son by Western Success from the mare CR Blaze of Glory, she by No Nukes. Owned by Malcolm and June McKay and Christopher Davidson of St. John. Trained by Tommy Gunn. Catch driven to victory this afternoon by Mark Haig. 2 wins on the season. 9th on his career. He was never better than he was today, folks. New lifetime record for Lyra Lyra. 2 minutes, 4 fists. Starters for the 5th lining in and moving up. From the rail out, we have 1 Wild Night. The 2, Windermere Nick. The 3, Full of Finesse. 4, Remember the Doe. 5, East Coast Down. 6, Mackenzie K to scratched. 7, Basin View Brad and Meadowland Griffey. Field of 7, 5 in line, 2 in behind. It is post time, race number 5. Here they come. They're off and pacing 3 wide out of the gate. That's One Wild Night from the rail. Windermere Nick between 2 horses, and on the far outside, Full of Finesse. On into the first turn, One Wild Night, and Lonnie Stokes opens up by a length. Windermere Nick drops in second. Full of Finesse still looking for a seat on the outside third. Basin View Brad from the inside now takes third. On the outside, Full of Finesse will have to back off. Remember that O got away in 5. Then back to 6 is where we find Meadowland Griffey, and your early trailer is East Coast Down. On to the opening quarter, that's One Wild Night and Lonnie Stokes. He's letting the big horse roll this afternoon. He's clear by the opening quarter, 29-3. It's One Wild Night. Full of Finesse is having one wild afternoon. He's parked on the outside. Windermere Nick plugs up the hole in third, then back to Basin View Brad in fourth. Underway in 5, that's Remember the Doe. Then 6 is Meadowland Griffey, and your early trailer still East Coast Down. Front of the grandstand, first time around, that's One Wild Night, and Lonnie Stokes clear on the lead. Parked and driving on the outside, Full of Finesse. Windermere Nick is in the 2-hole. They were over the half. Serious fractions here, 59 seconds flat. That's One Wild Night right on down the highway here this afternoon. Second is Windermere Nick biding his time. Third on the inside, Basin View Brad. Behind a wall of horses, East Coast Down has no place to go. They're on down the backstretch. One Wild Night. Windermere Nick just pulled the pocket, and he's up to engage the leader. They're by 3/4. Windermere Nick on the outside sticks his nose in front. 3/4 is up. 129-4. One Wild Night's battling back at the pylons. Back to third is Basin View Brad. Looks like these 3 will settle it as they hit the top of the stretch. One Wild Night still clings to the lead. Windermere Nick still driving on the outside. Basin View Brad looks for room. Far outside now, here comes Meadowland Griffey and East Coast Down. They're getting tight down the stretch. Meadowland Griffey in the center of the track got the job done. Meadowland Griffey upset them. Far outside was East Coast Down. Would have been One Wild Night for third. If you heard the bang, that was the tote board. Meadowland Griffey, a long shot winner. 2 minutes, 4 fifths. Horse Meadowland Griffey, 7-year-old son of Noble Lamb Sam from the mare Tammy Little Toop, she by Billy Dart. First win on the racing season, the first win in the last couple of years for Meadowland Griffey. He's owned by Ian Abercrombie of Fredericton, trained by Steph DeCourcy. Gord Hennessy worked out the win and drive. He's the longest shot on the board, folks, but that didn't matter to old Griff today. Meadowland Griffey, 2 minutes, 4 fifths in the 5th. Race 6 Pacers now in the hands of the starter. From the rail out, we have KD Just Hold On, Battle Gear, Boobro Bashful, Top Mock, Sweet Cam of Mine, The Viking Prince, ROF Samurai, and Same Old Story. Full field of 8, 6 on the gate, 2 a little late. It is post time in the capital city. Here they come. There they go, off and pacing. That's Battle Gear and Top Mock, leaving off the wings of the gate, looking for the lead. Katie Just Hold On gets away in third. Backing off in fourth, that's Boobro Bashful. From the trailing post, that's ROF Samurai getting away in fifth. Same Old Story is sixth. Then back to where we find Sweet Cam of Mine, and your early trailer is the Viking Prince. On to the opening quarter, that's Battle Gear and Stephen Treitz loose on the lead. The undefeated Top Mock, a new thing for him today. He'll sit the 2-hole by the opening quarter mile. Battle Gear and Stephen Treitz, 29-4. Getting away second, that's Top Mock. First up on the outside, here comes Almahurst Samurai, and he's serious about it. He is coming after the leader hard. They're in front of the grandstand first time around. ROF Samurai on the outside now tries to get to the lead. Battle Gear battling back on the inside. Top Mock is in the pocket. Second over, that Same Old Story now back it off to fourth. Front of the grandstand first time around, that's Battle Gear and ROF Samurai. They're duking it out here on the lead. there by the half, 59 and 3. It is Battle Gear on the lead. ROF Samurai a little wide through the turn, but still coming on second on the outside. Top Mock plugs up the pocket in third. Back to fourth, the same old story. She'll have to rewrite the ending from there. They're by 3/4. It's still Battle Gear. ROF Samurai not going away today. He's still on the outside second. Back to third is Top Mock. Looks like a 3-horse race from here. They're by 3/4, 129 flat. Battle Gear, Trites just gave him a tap on the tail and he opened up by 4. It's Battle Gear turning it on by 4 at the top of the lane. The outside, that's ROF Samurai. Back on the inside, still there is Top Mock on through the stretch. Battle Gear left them behind here, folks. It's going to be his second win in less than 48 hours. Battle Gear all shut down on the wire. Second is ROF Samurai up for third. KD, just hold on. Time for the mile, 2 minutes flat. Battle Gear. Now parading back to the winner's circle, where only the winner's allowed to go. It is the 2, Battle Gear. Owned by Weldon Briggs of Woodstock, trained by Sandra Foley. 4-year-old son by Gear to Gear from the mare Miss Soprano, she by Life Sign. Second win on the season, second win in less than 48 hours. Battle Gear, a new lifetime record today, 2 minutes flat for the 2, Battle Gear. Race number 2 starters now in the hands of the Trias Truck Center starting gate. Gate is rolling from the rail out. We have 7 signs. My Bright Penny, Make an Art, Valid Appeal, New Coast Typhoon, Ultimate Spirit, and your trailer Victory George. 6 in a row, one a little slow. It is post time or race number 7. Here they come. They're off and pacing 3 wide off the gate from the far outside. That's Ultimate Spirit. In between horses, Valid Appeal, and from the rail, 7 Signs has the rail and wants the lead. Into the first turn, 7 Signs and Valid Appeal. These two are duking it out early. From the trailing post, Victory George got away in third, then Ultimate Spirit back to fourth. My Bright Penny away in 5, New Coast Typhoon is 6, and the lightly motivated Make an Art trails early. On to the opening quarter, we got a little give and go action here on the front end. That's 7 Signs and Ed Harvey back to take what was theirs early. They're back to the front end. Opening quarters up, 29 and 4. That's 7 Signs loose on the lead. Valid Appeal made a deal to get away in second. Then Victory George gets away in third. First up on the outside now, that's Ultimate Spirit. Following her cover is the My Bright Penny. Then New Coast Typhoon and Making Art's got lots to do from back there. Front of the grandstand. First time around, it's 7 Signs on the lead. First up and on after the leader, that's Ultimate Spirit. In the box is Valid Appeal. Second over My Bright Penny. They were over the half. 1 minute flat. That's 7 Signs and Ed Harvey on the front. Valid Appeal now back to second. Ultimate Spirit on the outside. 3 wide now. Here comes a move from My Bright Penny as they straighten up down the backstretch. It's still 7 Signs clear by 2. 3 wide, My Bright Penny picking them up and laying them down. She's on the move. It's still 7 Signs, My Bright Penny. Valid Appeal's all dressed up and got no place to go as they go by 3/4. It's still 7 Signs by a head, but My Bright Penny's 3 wide and coming to call. Valid Appeal's going to need racing room. They hit the round the last turn, top of the stretch. 7 Signs still on the lead. Far outside, My Bright Penny. Valid Appeal now shakes loose from the box. Down the stretch, 7 Signs, My Bright Penny on the outside. Valid Appeal now up into it. Down the lane, 7 Signs. Here's your sign. It's 7 Signs and Ed Harvey all the way. It was close for second. Might have been My Bright Penny or Valid Appeal. We'll need to examine the photograph. Time for the mile, 2:01 and 1, 7 Signs. Now parading back to the winner's circle, it is the winner of race number 7, the one entry, 7 Signs. 8-year-old gelded son by Aces and Sevens from the mare Signalette, she by Abercrombie, owned by Ralph Harvey of Riverview, New Brunswick, trained and driven by Ed Harvey. Faith Paddock, the big horse today, 7 signs, a gate to wire winner. The time we're going to have another look at, folks. Race 8 Pacers now in the hands of the starter. From the rail out, we have Royal Putnam, 2 Blue Demon, 3 ROF Peruvian High, 4 Flying Cowboy, 5 Golden Opportunity, 6 Maiden Paris. From the trailing post, that's Lanny. Full field of 7 behind the starting gate. It is post time, race number 8. Here they come. There they go, off and pacing, center of the gate. That's Golden Opportunity. From the rail, Royal Putnam has control and wants to keep it. Blue Demon looks to drop in second. From the trailing post, that's Lanny getting away in third. Golden Opportunity backs off to fourth. Then ROF Peruvian High is fifth. Flying Cowboy 6. And your early trailer, that's Maiden Paris. On to the opening quarter, that's Royal Putnam and Gord Hennessy. Wire-to-wire Woodstock winner on Friday night. And he's going to try it again this afternoon. He's clear by 2. That's Royal Putnam. Getting away in second now, that's Lanny from the trailing post. Golden Opportunity is third. Backing off now to fourth, that is Bold Demon. First to move on the outside now, ROF Peruvian High. They were by the quarter, 29 and 2. That's Royal Putnam on the front. First over and now coming to call on the outside, that is ROF Peruvian High. In the box is Lanny in third. Golden Opportunity, a missed opportunity in fourth. Second over now, here comes the Flying Cowboy. Bold Demon shuffled back to sixth. Then your trailer moving to the outside, that's Maiden Paris. They were over the half, 59 and 4. Royal Putnam still on the lead. ROF Peruvian High's got her A game today, and she has come to play first over. Lanny now moves to the outside from third. Back to fourth is where we find Golden Opportunity. Blue Demon up the inside to 5. Flying Cowboy is 6, and Maiden Paris still trails on to 3/4. New leader, new mile on the outside now. ROF Peruvian High has cleared to the front. Royal Putnam is still second. 3/4 up on the board. 129 and 4. ROF Peruvian High. She hasn't seen the rail in 3 weeks till now. She's got the lead and got them by 2. Royal Putnam tries to battle back from second. On the outside, third is Lanny, and Golden Opportunity swings wide. Top of the stretch down the lane, it's all ROF Peruvian High. Sam's just sitting chilly in the bike. ROF Peruvian High, a gate to wire winner. Looked like Royal Putnam got second. It's close for third, maybe Blue Demon or Golden Opportunity. Time for the mile, 159 and 4. ROF Peruvian High. Now parading back to the winner circle, where only the winner's allowed to go, it is the 3 ROF Peruvian High. 6-year-old mare by Peruvian Hanover. From the mare Die High, she by Die Laughing. It's a homebred for owner Zorn Petrovich, trained and driven by Sam Hodgins. Her second win in a row from 3 starts this year, 5th on her career. She was never better than she was today, folks. Another new lifetimer record. ROF Peruvian High, 159 and 4. Race 9 Pacers now in the hands of the starter. From the rail out, we have Picking Up Chicks, Miss Paula D, Mr. Shankopotamus, Jags Racing, Hello America, March Past, and from the trailing post, Contact Jones. Field of 7 at the top of the stretch. Here they come. They're off and pacing 4 wide out of the gate. That's Picking Up Chicks from the rail. Miss Polity in between Pacers. Mr. Shankopotamus 3 wide into the turn. Jags Racing backs off to 4th from the trailing post. That's Contact Jones. Then Hello America is 6. And your early trailer, that's March Past. On out of the first turn, nothing settled yet. That's still Picking Up Chicks on the front. Mr. Shankopotamus used his driver off the gate, and he's right in the middle of the fairway as they race on to the opening quarter pole. Mr. Shankopotamus now to to the lead. Picking up Chicks is second. Back to third, Miss Paula D. Getting away in fourth is Contact Jones. Hello America is 5. They went by the opening quarter. 29 seconds flat. Mr. Shankopotamus. Ed Harvey's got the big horse right where he wants him this afternoon. He's on the front end in front of the grandstand first time around. Picking up Chicks in the 2-hole. Miss Paula D with a move out of the 3-hole. She's first up following the cover. That's Hello America. Contact Jones is back to 6. Jag racing under tight lines in 6. And the trailer march pass. They were by the half. 59 seconds flat. Mr. Shankopotamus has the lead, but Miss Paula D is right up and after him on the outside. Picking up Chicks back to third. Hello America gaps out in fourth. Up the inside, Contact Jones, and 3 wide from the back. Here comes Jags racing. On up the backside, Miss Paula D on the outside, but battling back, that's Mr. Shankopotamus. 3 wide, here comes Jags racing in between Pacers. That's Hello America. On by 3/4, Mr. Shankopotamus, 129 and 1. Miss Paula D on the outside, not going away. Picking up Chicks on the rail, no place to go. Second over is Hello America. They hit the top of the stretch. It's Mr. Shankopotamus. Miss Paula D on the outside, still coming. Far outside, Hello America. These 3 getting tight down the stretch. Far outside, Hello America. Hello America. Got up to win it for Mike Downey. It's close for second. Looks like Mr. Shankopotamus and Miss Paula D. Time for the mile. 1:58 and 4. Hello America. Now parading back to the winner's circle, the unofficial winner of race number 9. It is the 5-entry Hello America, owned by Ellen Stevenson of St. John, trained and driven by Mike Downey. 6-year-old daughter of All-American Ingot from the mare Halo, Halo, Halo. She by Dragon's Lair. That's the 3rd win from 9 tries this year. 2 in a row for Hello America. She stops the clock this afternoon. Season's best effort, 1:58 and 4. Hello America. Race 10 starters now in behind the starting gate. From the rail out, we have Putnam's Glory, 2 Dance Hanover, 3 Choco du Rousseau, 4 Dusty Lane Oscar, 5 American Captain, 6 Man Racing Joe. Compact field of 6. It is the top class, race number 10 at the capital city. Here they come. They're off and pacing 5 wide off the gate. That's American Captain from the rail. Putnam's Glory has control in the center of the track. Dance Hanover. 3 wide, American Captain into the turn. Backing off in fourth is Choco du Rousseau. Dusty Lane Oscar got away in 5, and your early trailer is Man Racing Joe. Out of the first turn on up the backstretch, American Captain on the outside. He wanted the front, and Campbell said, "Aye, aye, Captain." He let him roll by the opening quarter. That's American Captain. Dance Hanover on the outside coming at him. Putnam's Glory plugs up the 2-hole. They were by the opening quarter. 29 seconds flat. That's American Captain free sailing on the front. Dance Hanover tries to open up the 2-hole. Putnam's Glory is third. Then Choco du Rousseau is fourth. Eyeing a move to the outside now. Here comes Dusty Lane Oscar from 5, and Man Racing Joe still trails. Front of the grandstand, first time around. These 2 are taking it quite serious this afternoon, folks. That's American Captain and Dance Hanover. They're battling it out over the half-mile station. 58 and 3. It's American Captain still by half a length. On the outside, Dance Hanover taking it to him. Putnam's Glory locked in the box from third. Dusty Lane Oscar a little closer now in fourth. Man Racing Joe 3 wide from 5. And your trailer, that's Choco du Rousseau. On down the backside, the classy veteran 10-year-old son of Estrellas. That's Dance Hanover now clearing to the lead. Dusty Lane Oscar second on the outside. 3 wide, Man Racing Joe. American Captain backs off in fourth. They were by 3/4. 127 flat. Dance Hanover still on the lead. Second on the outside now, that's Dusty Lane Oscar showing up for work early today. They hit the top of the stretch. Dusty Lane Oscar on the outside. Dance Hanover battles back. Man Racing Joe on the far outside. They're in deep stretch. All he does is win races, folks. That's Dusty Lane Oscar and Wayne Watson at the wire. Dusty Lane Oscar, your winner. It's close for second between Dance Hanover and Man Racing Joe. Time for the mile, 1:57 and 1. Now parading back to the winner's circle, it is the winner of race number 10, the top class, the 4-entry Dusty Lane Oscar. 9-year-old gelded son of Pans de Reason from the mare Dusty Lane Lynn, she by What a Monster. Speaking of What a Monster, that's 8 wins this year from 11 starts for Dusty Lane Oscar. He's owned by Chris Davies of St. John. Chris does the training, handed the lines to Wayne Watson this afternoon. Dusty Lane Oscar, folks, he was never better than he was today. He's standing on his hind feet. He's so proud of himself. That's win number 50 on his career and the fastest he's ever gone, 1:57 flat. Dusty Lane Oscar in the 10th. Race 11 Pacers now in the hands of the starter. It is the go-home pace. From the rail out after the scratch, we have Melody's Cookie Boy, Ideal Ticket, Ace on the River, Eloquent Desire, Magical Alex, EF Fantasia, and Meter Leader. Scratch down to a field of 7. It is post time, race number 11. Here they come. There they go, off-end pacing, far outside, that's Magical Alex. In between Pacers, that's Ace on the River, and from the rail, Melody's Cookie Boy. On round the first turn, Ace on the River in the center of the track wants the front. Getting away in second, that's Melody's Cookie Boy. Backing off to third, that's Magical Alex. Then EF Fantasia got away in fourth. Ideal Ticket is fifth. Meter Leader is sixth. And your early trailer is Eloquent Desire. En route to the opening quarter, that's Ace on the River, loose on the lead. Getting away in second, Melody's Cookie Boy. Back to third is Magical Alex. Way in fourth and having a look, that's EF Fantasia. Ideal Ticket is 5. They were by the opening quarter, 29 and 1. Ace on the River in hand, in command. As they straighten up in front of the grandstand, first time around, that's Ace on the River. Melody's Cookie Boy is second. Here comes EF Fantasia on the outside and driving. Following her cover will be Ideal Ticket. Magical Alex is back to fifth. Third over, that's Eloquent Desire, and your early trailer is Meter Leader. They roll by the half. It's Ace on the River. 59 seconds flat. Ace on the River under attack now on the outside by EF Fantasia. EF Fantasia and Gord Hennessy now drive on by on the outside, and they're clear to the lead. Ace on the River tries to battle back in second. Ideal Ticket on the outside third. Melody's Cookie Boy locked in fourth. Second over in fifth, that's Eloquent Desire, Magical Alex, and after a miscue, Meter Leader trails the field on by 3/4. EF Fantasia has opened up by 5, and she's trying to leave them all behind. It's EF Fantasia, 3/4 was up, 129 and 1. She's got them by 5 and staying alive. They hit the top of the stretch. EF Fantasia battling back on the inside. Ace on the River, center of the track. Ideal Ticket. Melody's Cookie Boy tries to get out, but this field couldn't deal with EF Fantasia. She's an easy winner this afternoon. Ideal Ticket between horses got second. It's close for third. Either Ace on the River or Eloquent Desire. Time for the mile, 1:57 flat. EF Fantasia. Now parading back to the winner's circle, the winner of the finale, it is the 7 EF Fantasia. 6-year-old mare by Nitty Hanover from the mare Under Sky Shake and Bake. She by Survivor Gold, owned and trained by Raymond Francoeur of Nouvelle, Quebec. This is the second win in 48 hours for the mare, third win this week. 3 wins on the season from 6 starts. She was never better than she was today, folks. That's a new lifetime record for the 7 EF Fantasia and Gord Hennessy, 1:57 flat.